What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about Marvel every single day. And today we're going to break down the post-credit scene for Captain America: Brave New World. It has a lot of serious implications for the future of the MCU. So if you are trying to avoid spoilers for the post-credit scene for Captain America: Brave New World, this is your warning. If you have seen it or simply don't care about spoilers, let's get into it. So Captain America: Brave New World ends with the leader being caught. He is then put in the Raft. The Raft is a super maximum security prison for super powered individuals, and sometimes not so super powered individuals. For example, our Captain America, Sam Wilson, was in the Raft after the events of Captain America: Civil War, and he doesn't exactly have superpowers, as was discussed many times throughout this film. Now, throughout the film, we learn about the leader's powers. He is super smart, obviously, but he can calculate the probability of everything. And when we go into our post-credit scene, it's revealed that he knows a lot more than what is just happening on our world. The post-credit scene is Sam Wilson, our Captain America, visiting the leader in the Raft. Sam goes in and he sees him, and I'll just read word for word what they say so we can recap, and then I'll break it all down and explain what this means for Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Sam Wilson says, "Told you you were gonna lose that bet." The leader then says, "You wanna know what's funny?" Sam says, "I'm not in the mood for your jokes. You killed a lot of good men trying to get your revenge. Trust me, we don't share the same sense of humor." The leader then says, "We share the same world, don't we? This world you would die to save? It's coming. I've seen it in the probabilities. I've seen it plain as day. All you heroes protecting this world. You think you're the only ones? You think this is the only world? We'll see what happens when you have to protect this place from the others." So that is word for word what takes place in the post-credit scene. What's happening here is some major foreshadowing about the future of the MCU in the Multiverse saga, specifically for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. The Multiverse is a huge part of the MCU right now, and the MCU has introduced incursions to the mix. An incursion is when one universe collides in with another universe, and in Marvel Comics, when that happens, it's the two Earths that are at the center point of both universes that collide into each other. And this is very important to know. Don't forget this, because we're about to talk about it more in detail. But in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, we actually saw a universe that was destroyed, and the Illuminati told us that their Strange caused an incursion to happen, the death of an entire universe. And during Loki Season 1 and Loki Season 2, we saw a lot of different universes, a lot of what could have been possibilities. Deadpool and Wolverine also showed us different universes and different variants of characters. So there are essentially infinite universes out there in the multiverse, and that's what essentially the leader is saying. He's explaining to Sam that we are not the only world out there. There are other worlds and other universes, and they're coming. Another one is coming. He's talking specifically here. And what is interesting is he's actually talking about our heroes specifically having to fight heroes of another Earth. That's what he means when he says, "All you heroes protecting this world, do you think you're the only ones?" Meaning there are other universes with other Earths, and heroes protect their world as well. Variants of the heroes that we know and love in the main MCU, plus new heroes that we've never even seen before, as we've already seen other universes have the X-Men in them, and the Fantastic Four, and who knows who else. But his final line says what is really about to go down on our Earth with another Earth in the MCU, most likely in Avengers Doomsday. The leader says, "We'll see what happens when you have to protect this place from the others." Now, I believe he is specifically talking about the other heroes of these other universes, but he's also talking about other universes just in general. But what the leader is saying here is that he has seen an incursion. There's an incursion coming for our specific Earth, the 616 universe's Earth. Our universe is going to incur with another universe. That is partially what he has seen is coming. The other part of that is the war. So remember when I said to keep in mind that the focus point of incursions are Earths. When two universes collide, right when they collide, it's the two Earths that hit each other. Once they hit each other, both universes get destroyed. However, there is one way to stop an incursion from happening. There's only one way to stop an incursion, and that is to destroy the other world. And that is what he's saying is going to happen. When an incursion happens with our world and another, the heroes of the other world are going to try to destroy our world. And this is actually a really big kind of morality point in the comics. You have a lot of heroes who believe, yes, you should do that. Yes, we have to destroy other worlds to keep ours alive. And then you have some people, like Captain America in the comics, that say, no, we can't do that. But when two worlds collide in the comics, in Avengers Secret Wars, in the very beginning of the story, the whole entire multiverse gets destroyed, and all that's left are two different universes. The worlds collide, and that's when everybody from each world starts fighting each other. They start fighting for the survival of their own world. Now, what ultimately happens is neither world survives. The incursion happens and both universes get destroyed. Now, in one universe, we have a good Mr. Fantastic who has created a life raft and has saved everybody that he thought would be necessary to essentially build up civilization and the human and the mutant race again. Then in the other universe, you have an evil version of Mr. Fantastic, the Maker, who also has Thanos and some other villains with him as well, and Namor. But the Maker also built a life raft, so they both survive. And what happens is, Doom, in an attempt to save something since the entire multiverse is essentially gone, he creates Battleworld out of the remnants left of about 40 or so worlds. And that's how Dr. Doom in the comics becomes a god. He gets the powers of the Beyonders, godlike beings who were the ones who wanted to destroy the multiverse in the first place, and he ends up saving what he can, one single thing, one world, and that is called Battleworld. So that is what I believe the leader is referring to here. An incursion between our world and another world. And that other world could actually be the other world that we saw in Deadpool and Wolverine, the 10,005 universe. We know that Deadpool and Wolverine are going to be in Avengers Doomsday. We know Doomsday is going to be a pretty big multiversal film. And we know that all of the other X-Men and who knows what other characters are in that universe. So to bring them together with people from our universe, it would make sense that an incursion would happen between these two universes. So a big battle is seemingly coming based on what the leader has said. He has specifically mentioned other heroes. He says that they are coming, and I'm betting they're coming to destroy our world to save their own. An incursion is on its way, and we are about to fully dive into the multiverse saga in its entirety. We've already really dove into it a lot with Deadpool and Wolverine, Multiverse of Madness, Loki, but the destruction of the entire multiverse and the rise of Dr. Doom is about to happen, as is set up with the post-credit scene of Captain America: Brave New World. So that is the post-credit scene explained. Go ahead, please let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of Red Hulk? What did you think of that hand-to-hand combat? And does this post-credit scene get you excited for what is to come, particularly with the multiversal films like the Fantastic Four, Avengers Doomsday, and Avengers Secret Wars? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel news, rumors, or leaks. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.